Hey guys, Baz86 here doing another stream on WWE Smackdown vs Raw 2007 season mode. So we've just come away from doing 2006 season mode. Now we're going to be doing 2007's with, of course, Triple H. So without further ado, let's get on with it. There's the screen. Let's begin the week, and off we go. Taking on the show is our first story. Taking on Big Show, of all people. I didn't mind this multiplayer thing. Only problem was that the person who you had to be in the same room as you to do the multiplayer thing, which was a problem. But it was for brothers, I think, for if you had a brother. So I don't think we're in title contention yet, but here's hoping it won't take too long, unless they're waiting for us until we get to WrestleMania.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Monday Night Raw. I'm that barbecue-loving Jim Ross, here at ringside with Jerry the King Lawler. And here comes the Big Show, the largest athlete in the world. That's a quarter ton of humanity right there, King. If you say so. But I'm not convinced that the Big Show's human, JR. He looks like he should be out running around a forest, scaring campers or something. I wouldn't say that too loud if I were you, King. When you're that big, you don't have to take a lot of baloney from anybody.
I don't know how they managed to put hair on him. Because in 2006 he had no hair. So why in the world would they put hair on him on this one? He didn't grow it back, did he? I don't think so.
And here comes the man who is challenged tonight with taking on the Big Show. It's a tall order for sure, but this is going to be one heck of a match. I can promise you that. Yeah, I know you're pretty high on this guy. And I've got to admit, he does look impressive. But he's got his work cut out for him tonight. That's for sure. About 7 feet and over 500 pounds of it.
I think they was rinsed to repeat from 2006 on Triple H's look and entrance. I might have updated it a little bit. Hey Mystic, how you doing, buddy? You still buzzing about your medal? Here's hoping you are. I know I would be. Of all that work and dedication I put in. By the way, is the sound quality okay, Mystic? There's no echo, is there? From the game? Just let me know, man. Nobody tells me whether there is or not, or if there's any issues with the streams that I do. So I never know until I check it back. Yeah, I'm still buzzing about metal. The sound's a bit low on the game. Wow, bit low on the game. Okay. Forgot about the button push. Very small about time.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
got the buttons changed in 2006 to this.
We've seen many superstars tap out for this very hold. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Well, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on SmackDown roster who can hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I would love to put.
Come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from SmackDown?
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit losers, make sure to give me some warning. Get the hell out of here before you do it. I don't want to be any part of what that's going to get me.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult me?
That submission is
Also, the finishing button is triangle again.
Sure is, King. And even if you break the hole, it takes its toll on you. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going in the vein. He saw that one coming.
First move.
These superstars sure are going easy on each other here tonight.
What to expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Well, really, JR? Guys, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H tonight. How about you? What a reversal.
I think I know. Oh, really?
Enlightenness, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear the prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
Uh-oh. Oh,
He's
God.
got his opponent by the throat. This could be it.
Yes! The showstopper! Can you imagine being slammed from that high in the air, JR?
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way. He's got to get a big show so proud, JR. He might be a little clumsy, but at least he's not very bright. Oh, girl. He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament? looks could kill. I don't think this match will continue much longer, King. I don't think there's too much left in the tank.
I gotta say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest matches in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
Oh.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try to stop themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars, it appears he's looking to put his opponent away here.
That's for sure. He's busted wide open. This is great.
And now a pin. This could be it.
Well, there was a part of me that thought I was going to lose that for a sec. It's always weird going from one, once, obviously when the controls change, it's always different. It's always different.
Hey, what do you think they're saying, JR?
I think he impressed the Big Show here tonight.
Look, it's Chavo Guerrero and Navari, and they're beating Show's head in with lead pipes.
Big Show's too tired. He can't fight them all. What's going on here?
Come on, JR, don't play dumb. It's obvious. He was in on the plan to jump Big Show all along.
I don't believe that for a second. He looks as confused as I am.
Hey, JR, what's Carlito doing out here?
That's it. See? I told you guys. As long as the four of us stick together, there's nobody on Raw that can stop us. And that's very, very cool.
I don't understand a damn bit of what just happened. We need some answers here, and soon.
Why are there a bunch of cruiserweights as well? Oh man. Big Show comes and tells me that I had something to do with that. I didn't. It's got nothing to do with the title though. That's what Triple H wants. Oh yeah, you get messages. Yeah, this is the first time you start seeing messages things.
Hey man, it's me, Carlito.
Hey man, it's me,
I just wanted
Carlito.
to thank you for all of your help.
I just wanted to thank you for all of your help
Chavo
last
and
week.
Davari.
Me and Chavo and Davari, we're sick of being pushed around by big dummies like Big Show. We're gonna prove the restricted numbers.
But to join us,
And now you got no choice but to join us and help finish the job we started on Big Show. I mean,
What are you gonna
come
do?
on. What are you gonna do?
Big Show?
Try to explain things to Big Show?
Does he seem like a
Think
reasonable
about
person
it.
to you?
Does he seem like a reasonable person to you? Good luck in your match tonight. We'll be watching.
This is your locker room, by the way. I customized this the last time. So you don't have to go to this menu screen. You just do things from your locker room, which is pretty cool. Bizarre. Wow, that was Viscera was turned into what was Viscera? I can't remember. I can't remember Viscera's thingy. He turned onto ECW.
Look at this, JR. He's coming out
Look
to
at
the
this,
ring by
JR.
himself tonight.
He's coming out to the ring by himself tonight.
Carlito,
What's
Chavo,
happened to
and
his
Daivari.
friends, Carlito, Chavo, and Vari? You know, the ones who helped him beat the heck out of the Big Show last week.
That's not true.
Now, you know that's not true. I think it's pretty obvious to anyone with half a brain in their head that he had no idea what those three troublemakers had planned last week.
Well, maybe that's obvious to anyone with half a brain, but those of us who have the whole thing know that he and those other jerks are up to something.
And the opponent,
from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 487 pounds, Viscera.
God knows what happened to Viscera. Again, I don't think anyone cares. I just want to get on the title hunt, but I can't get on that. I've got to go through these damn storylines.
A big New England welcome from Portland,
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR, Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. Put the ball down. Despicable move that one.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for Smackdown colleagues. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. Dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand, sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man. I have to believe we're heading better than the competition.
You won't get any argument from me, JR. Smackdown's the minor leagues as far as I'm concerned. He saw that one coming.
Well, you can't ever use the WWE. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars oh, man! Choking an opponent with a move like that can take the fight right out of them.
And not only that, it tells your opponent that there's very little he won't do to beat them.
You just keep waiting on.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you have to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
They don't keep the fans happy.
If wishes were fishes, the world would be understood. But that's not the case now, is it?
Oh, it's X.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
What do you mean, JR? I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff. I don't think I want to know. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? What's going on in the ring?
Well,
He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not with that pedigree, he isn't. God, what a debilitating maneuver.
There's the pin.
it's The Undertaker.
Here comes the big show, and he doesn't look happy.
Well, how happy would you be if you got set up for an ambush by someone you thought you could trust?
It looks like he's trying to calm the big man down, and I'm not sure how well that's going to work.
Don't fall for it, Big Show.
My God! Big Show just chokeslammed him halfway to China.
He probably wishes he was in China right about now. The Big Show is not the kind of man you make angry, JR. How the heck is he gonna calm down this angry giant?
Oh yeah, this is the era of the boogeyman as well, isn't it? I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get ya. Favorite boogeyman.
Hey, what's up, Holmes?
Hey,
Chavo
what's
here.
up, Holmes?
I guess you had
Chavo
to learn your
here.
lesson the hard way, huh?
Guess you had to learn your lesson the hard way, huh? You think you're going to be able to convince Big Show that you're not with us?
So what
You
are you
better
gonna
think
do?
again.
You wanna
So
team
what are
up
you
with
going
us
to do?
and take 'em out once
You
and
want to
for
team
all?
up with us and
Or you
take 'em
gonna
out once and
keep
for
getting
all?
yourself chokeslammed?
Or are you going to keep getting yourself chokeslammed?
That's what I'm doing. I'm not teaming up with him. So what does the computer say? It says no. Making an angry giant. Damn loading screens. As if this was on the PS5, you wouldn't see that loading screen.
This is Carlito. And you just made the biggest mistake of your career.
You just made the biggest mistake of your career, my friend.
Chavo,
Tonight, Davari and Chavo are gonna teach you what happens to anyone who crosses us. Just like your pal Big Show learned 2 weeks ago.
Kalepuk! من دواریم!
کلپوک من دواریم فکر میکنی میتونی به من بگی نه اگر شما به بیگ شو فکر میکنی من کارلوس یه چاوا دست بزنی خودت خر خدا هستی.
That's pretty cool that the messages are in their languages, that they say it in their languages.
You know, Carlito and Davari and Chavo have been going on and on about strength in numbers. But Big Show's got some pretty impressive numbers all by himself. 7 feet tall and 500 pounds.
You got that right, King. And I've got to believe the Big Show can't wait to get those giant mitts of his on Chavo and Davari after all the grief they've given the Big Show.
Well, JR, I have to say that I'm not convinced that his so-called partner isn't still working with Chavo and Davari behind the scenes. Big Show could be walking right into another trap.
And the opponent, from El Paso, Texas, weighing 200 pounds, Chavo Guerrero. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, Daivari.
Yeah, because Daivari and his mate were working with Great Khali around this time. As well as Vijay's son. Vijay's son. I was working with Khali too. I don't know why Daivari doesn't have his own Titantron. Why he has a Great Khali's. Shut up, Daivari. Daivari. Shut up. She's the silence in the fans. RVD, I don't know. Yeah, he was on Smackdown. In this. Double T moves from the corner, double T moves from a grapple.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another sold-out Raw event from Portland, Oregon.
Well, it's been too long since Raw has come to Portland, JR. These fans are going crazy.
Sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those funny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat by. We're in the middle of a summer now. If you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog in a case of a lip attack.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. Chavo's always talking about living up to his family traditions, JR. But if I were his family, I'd make sure that his invitation to the family reunion got lost in the mail.
If you can't appreciate Chavo's ability, that's your own problem, King. Personally, I think the Guerreros have every right to take pride.
We could have pinball here, JR. There goes the referee.
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup. Oh, no. Last shot. Busted him open. And the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid
if I beat them up now and they duck and I smack Big Show by accident, it's gonna be annoying.
Well, as if we weren't already aware, Daivari is sure full of himself.
He's full of something, all right. Oh boy, I think Daivari's about to get what's coming to him.
And it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Step on it.
I think the Big Show's going to regret that, JR. The rest of Carlito's posse isn't going to take too kindly to that.
I don't get it. It acts as though I didn't win the match. Which I did. I have to keep this brief as I'm currently got a lot more paper. I've been personally groomed to the next chairman of the board of the WWE, but enough about my unparalleled job performance. It come to my attention that you've earned 3 victories. All you have to do now is get one more for a title shot. As I'm sure you know, I'm no stranger to in-ring and competition myself. So my advice to you is stay focused and try to contract the fact that your entire career is riding on your next match. Oh, hang on. Wait, what's that? One there. Oh, we don't have the WWE magazine. WWE magazine only comes with the pay-per-view. Raw rematch. Okay. Oh, it's a handicap match. Okay.
I'm glad to see that there's some sense of camaraderie here on Raw.
And that Carlito and Chavo are standing up for their friend. That's very cool in my book.
I think your book might be missing a few pages, King. It was Big Show who injured Daivari, and he's not even involved in this match tonight.
Look, JR, Carlito's grieving right now. And I have to say, I think it's pretty tasteless of you to question his motives when he's still so upset about Daivari.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Do do do.
Boy, I bet he's starting to think that he's back
Boy,
the wrong horse.
I bet he's starting to think that he's backed the wrong horse. Choosing Big Show over Carlito's crew sure has put him in a tough spot tonight.
Well, tough or not, I'm sure he has no regrets about his choice of allies, King. I have to believe that he'd rather back a thoroughbred like the Big Show rather than a bunch of jackasses like Carlito, Chavo, and Daivari. He may take his lumps, but at least he's taken the high road to get there.
Woo! Ric Flair. Woo!
Raw is live tonight from Oakland, California. I'm Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a hotter crowd, JR. These Oakland fans are completely out of control. This is going to be great.
You're not wrong, King. The Bay Area's always been a hot spot for the superstars of Raw, and tonight is no exception.
Is to underestimate your opponent.
I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated. And it's been reversed. The tag is made.
Do you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR? Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And you don't have the pistol stick around. You might roll a scalded dog in case of an appetite.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again. Everyone says they can't take their eyes off Chavo, JR, and neither can I. It's a good way to wind up having something stolen.
I beg to differ, King. I think Chavo's lying, cheating, and stealing days are long behind him. He's upholding a different sort of family tradition these days.
Watch out! Get it first. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. The tag has been made, and now his partner's coming in.
Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
This is going beyond just match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, so would. will be pushing up daisy trail.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
He's going in for the kill.
There it is, the pedigree.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
What do you mean, JR? I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving.
Oh my! Looks like someone's been dressed in black. This can't be good.
You're right. It's not. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
That's how you deal with a one-on handicap match. Or a handicap match, not a one-on handicap. A handicap match which is a one-on tag.
What a sickening display.
Oh, man. They better run.
Hey, Carlito, Chavo. Next week on Raw, we have a no DQ tornado tag team match to settle this once and for all.
Wait. Big Show can't just make a mix like that. That's management's job.
I don't think there's any way management would pass up an opportunity for a match like this, King. This one's got dollar signs written all over it.
I'll be right back a second, guys. Just gonna go get a banana. Alright, and we're back. Let's begin with the week. We have a non-DQ match to look forward to.
These two have the look of a couple of men who just eaten their last meal, been read their last rites, and are waiting for the governor to call. They could be having a case of the liver tape.
I can't believe this is actually happening. This isn't a match, it's an execution. They've been forced into a no disqualification tornado tag team match against two of the toughest superstars on Raw.
I don't think that anyone's going to make me feel sympathetic towards Chavo and Carlito. But if anything could, this would be it.
Look at the Big Show. I talked to him earlier today, and he told me that he was really looking forward to this match. He says he's got big plans for his opponents tonight.
All of the Big Show's plans are big, King. He wanted to get his giant hands on Carlito and Chavo for a long time, and he's just moments away from getting his wish. Well, he's taking his lumps from every other superstar in this match over the past month. But when the smoke cleared, I think he made the smart decision when he chose to side with the Big Show.
Sure, gang up against the little guy. Anyone looks like a tough guy when they've got the Big Show watching their back.
King, why don't you just admit that Carlito's plan of strength in numbers didn't exactly go with plan?
I think the only numbers on Carlito's mind now are 7 feet, 500 pounds of angry Big Show. Plus, the pound of flesh this man wants is payback. I have a feeling this one's going to be brutal.
Booker T, can you dig it, sucker? Can you dig it, sucker?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Coming to you live, Seattle, Washington.
I don't care how greedy it gets, JR. Nothing's going to dampen the spirits of these Seattle fans.
You're right about that, King. Especially not when we got such a great show ahead of us.
There's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
He saw that one coming. Watch out! He reversed it!
I've had many opportunities to see Carlito up close and in person, and I have to tell you, I'm impressed with what they still bring to the table.
What's that exactly? A bunch of half-chewed apples?
He must be looking for
Oh, someone's got chair.
no matter how many times you look great. I don't care how tough. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheater
you talking about, JR? I'm almost sure that was made in America.
He's all fired up now, King. And I think we're on the way to saving him.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
Fans of being shot.
There we go. If in doubt. Oh! Well, we're not going to see Orton, are we? He's on Smackdown, man. He'd have to transfer over to Smackdown and go knock some sense into Orton's brain.
Oh my gosh, JR! I can't remember the last time I saw something so brutal. I don't think there's a doubt in anyone's mind who came out ahead here.
I have to agree, King. And after what we just witnessed, I don't think we'll have to worry about Carlito stirring up trouble around here again for a long time. What a match, and what a way to end Raw.
Alright, let's get to title contention. Come on. Enough with these silly storylines that make no sense. Let's get into title contention. Get a number one contender. We won enough matches for that to happen, according to Coachman, or the coach. So usually when a WWE magazine comes out, the storyline pretty much is done, I think. So it just gives you a little review on what happened. And I think that's, like I said, that storyline should be over. We move on to the next one. Now, as far as going into a GM's room and demanding a title shot, I don't think that's a thing we can do. Nor do I think we can, like, for example, who is the World Heavyweight Champion? Let's go up here and we'll find out. So it's Triple H, but it doesn't say which Triple H. Oh, right, okay. Right, so that's under championship mode. That's what that is. Now what is the Wall of Fame? Done that. The Legend Challenge, the Money in the Bank trophy. What do we have to do for the Money in the Bank trophy? Win a Money in the Bank match in exhibition mode on Legend difficulty. I'm sure some people have done that. Oh, hello, Lita. Oh. Who's that? That's Candice Michelle. Yeah, let's do that. Corey Wilson over there. Right, moving on. A new story. Let's get title contention. Please. Cleaning up Raw. I don't think it's possible to demand to demand a title shot in this game. Right, how does this start off then? Uh-oh. What?
Hi, honey. It's Candace.
Hi, honey. It's Candace.
I just want to thank you for putting all of those
Moves on me and showing me all of those holds this weekend. You did a great job getting me ready for my singles match against Mickey tonight. I hope you'll be watching because I'm sure that we'll be putting on quite a show for the boys. Especially boys like you. Bye.
What? I don't see what's that all about. Cleaning up Raw. This better not be the. There's a certain storyline in here I hate. So I hope this isn't the one. Who am I playing as? I'm guessing it's Candy. We got some Divas action.
Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. Coming to you live here tonight. And King, you know it's going to be a great show when it starts off with our Raw Divas.
And the only thing better than one Raw Diva is two Raw Divas, JR. It's Mickie James and Candice Michelle in a singles match.
Well, I hope you'll be able to make it to the broadcast, you Will Romeo.
Oh, don't worry about me, JR. I'm sure I'll be able to keep it going all night long. And I can't wait to see the Raw Divas do what they do best. And I know this capacity...
I'm sure it was going to be like this capacity crowd can't wait either. I'm pretty sure that's where that was going.
And the opponent.
And the opponent,
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Candice Michelle.
Yeah, if that magic wand has anything to do with anything, this is the storyline I hate. It's one of the worst storylines in this game.
Jim Ross here, and on behalf of me and Jerry the King Lawler, we welcome you to Raw Action live from Chicago.
The Raw Superstars are going to blow the Windy City away tonight. I can't wait.
Neither can I, King, and I know these fans can't either, so let's get started.
Oh, man. That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, they're not going
Anybody feel that?
I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on.
There's the reversal.
What a reversal.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
Hello to the two people watching. Shout out to
I think this is still an extremely competitive match. They can go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only X exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
Oh! How did she know? How did JR know that they were going to reverse?
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR. Oh, really? Enlighten us, King. Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal. Yeah, that was an incredible move.
Yeah, a lot of blows going on.
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple.
I gotta say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King. And I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
Wow, listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
And here's the pin. And it's been reversed.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
You got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
Looks like someone's heading for the high red district.
What sort of a move is that? What the hell was that?
Oh boy, this looks like an all or nothing move. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes from the place of the myth.
We could have pinfall here, JR.
A count of two, and the referee's hands coming down for the three.
What the?
Everyone says that Mickey James is supposed to be nuts.
But now the referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
They find these referees, JR. They seem to be awfully fragile.
Oh, I would tell you.
Look at that. A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.
Oh no! Hey, kick!
She's measuring her opponent.
Man, she got all of that meat.
Here's the cover, JR.
No! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Problem is, Candice Michelle does not have a... I don't know what her other special finisher is. Wow. Candice just lost to Mickey James. Now what?
Would you listen to that crowd?
Would you listen to that crowd?
Oh, man. Those divas are so hot. They should be wearing asbestos lingerie.
It looks like Lita wants a piece of the action.
Just a fake! Oh, DDT shows up.
The only thing better than two divas is three divas.
What the hell?
What are you
Oh,
doing?
It's Stephanie McMahon.
Lita, that was perfect. It's about time someone cleaned up the filth, perversion, and exploitation of women here on Raw. And with WrestleMania only 4 weeks away, this is the perfect time to do a little house cleaning.
It sounds like Stephanie McMahon made it her personal mission to clean house on Raw.
I got nothing against a woman who wants to do a little house cleaning, but this is just wrong.
WrestleMania 4 weeks away. We've already just started. The hell? I understand why this season mode's so short. WrestleMania 4 weeks away. We haven't even had the first pay-per-view yet. What the hell's going on? No idea. That's what baffled me when I did it the first time. So even though Candice Michelle lost against Mickie James, Lita still came in, cleaned up house, and Stephanie McMahon had her say.
Hi, it's Tori. Listen, I'm really looking forward to your match tonight, but I'm looking forward to spending some time with you afterwards even more. So don't work too hard, because you might need to save some of that energy for later on, mister. Good luck.
Viscera. Big Vis. Big Vis. Alright. Let's go. I can't believe Stephanie's already announcing WrestleMania in 4 weeks. 4 weeks being a month's time. Was this the debut of Bobby Lashley? I think it was. This was the first time in WWE gaming that we saw Bobby Lashley.
The world's largest love machine.
No talking from the commentators tonight on this episode.
Jim Ross here, and on behalf of me and Jerry the King Lawler, we welcome you to Raw Action live from Chicago.
The Raw superstars are going to blow the Windy City away tonight. I can't wait.
Neither can I, King, and I know these fans can't either. So let's get started.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were wishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it?
What a counter!
Some people like this slow style of gameplay when it comes to wrestling. Some people actually wish it would come back. Oh!
It's fair and love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleague, but no, it can't be. I'm true to believe Raw is the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
You hit the nail right on the head there, JR.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You either gotta break the hold or get broken by it.
You talk about a monster. They don't come much bigger than this one.
Wow, these superstars aren't going easy on each other.
That's an understatement, King. This is a brutal foot choke using that ring rope. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other
Why are you dancing, Luke?
He reversed it.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk. And it doesn't look as if he's done yet. What's he up to?
Oh, man. He always wanted to be a classical musician, JR. And that was his rendition of the Nutcracker Suite.
This is the Cerebral Assassin doing what the Cerebral Assassin does best.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless.
A slug to the chest. And where's he going?
Oh, man. I don't even know how to describe that on a family program, JR.
He's a slippery deck.
I'll tell you, JR, between his love of food and his love of the ladies, I'm surprised Viscera gets much wrestling done.
Big Vis is a man of strong appetite, you know what I mean. But I think his strongest appetite is for success here on Raw.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we better remind the folks at home not to try to stuff themselves.
That's
Sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him.
He isn't fooling around here, JR.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I can see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh, no. This is classic old school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR.
Could be
You're
wrong,
not trying to
but
say that I'm old, are you? He's got us a submission, JR. It's convenient.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
I'm not sure I agree.
A textbook reversal there.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes. Oh, no! Everybody in this arena knows what's coming next. Oh, no! That last shot! He may get the 3 count here.
Triple H wins the match, but what's going to happen next?
Obviously, there's no hard feelings between
Obviously,
these
there's
two.
no hard feelings between these two. That's always nice to see.
They know what's really important in life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby. And there are two of them.
Some fellas have all the love.
You're not telling me anything I don't already know, JR. You're talking to one of those guys right now.
King, you don't really expect us to. Wait, what's this?
Oh, my gosh. It's Kurt Angle. I don't get it, JR. What's Angle's problem?
It's tapping in another. I lie awake at night and think about the things that I would do with a girl like that. Out of the 3 people watching, big shout out to all of you. Come on guys, what were you a fan of back in the day? 2007, 2008, 2006? Wrestling wise, by the way. I have to admit, this was it had its glitches and its bugs, but this game wasn't bad. Last week when Kurt Angle attacked Viscera after his match, he put him in the ankle lock, giving Big Goldman for sending misses. Cleaning up your act, I expect the same treatment. Yeah, but I don't even think Kurt Angle's on here. Hey, go on, JR, for the love of God. Go on, JR, for the love of God. It's a slammer knocker. I lie awake at night and think of all the things that I would do with a girl like that. Tori Wilson's entrance music. Right, let's go. Let's see what's happening next. Hey Pete, by the way, mate. Big shout out to you, pal. How are you doing today, man? You streaming it all? By the way, guys, Pete does. He's currently on the road of doing GTA Vice City remastered. Loves it at the moment, but hasn't done one for a while. He's also doing FIFA 22 too.
Over the last 2 weeks, Kurt Angle and Lita have removed some of Raw's worst elements.
How do you, son of a bitch?
But we've still got a lot of work to do. You see? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That kind of behavior.
Triple H could have come out here and talked to his wife.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see this guy.
Stephanie, have you lost it? Cleanup campaign? Have you forgotten? This is Raw, baby. Let me tell you something, punk. Raw has always stood for real athletic wrestling. Tramps wiggling their fannies and falling out of bikinis, that's not wholesome. And it's not American. So, punk, you got a problem with that? I'll stomp the crap out of you, too. Okay, Kurt. You and Lita team up, and we'll have ourselves a mixed tag team match tonight. If she still remembers what it's like to be a woman.
God!
You're on, punk. Lita and me against one of those skanks. Here later
Come on,
tonight.
Steph, alright. On train on way home, mate. Got tea, then Man U second half on. So touch and go for tonight, but definitely all day tomorrow. If you're about, I could do some more Vice City. I've got a match at 1 o'clock tomorrow, mate. Tennis match at 1 o'clock. So I would be. I don't know what time I'll come home either. So as much as that sounds awesome, I don't think I could do that. Anyway, let's see what these messages are. Trish Stratus.
Hey, it's me, Trish Stratus. Hey, it's me, me, Trish Stratus. Nice work standing up to those three morons out there tonight. Hey, listen, if you don't have another partner in mind, I'd love to team up with you for that mixed tag team match against Kurt Angle and Lita. I think between the two of us, we should have no problem proving to them that superstars can be sexy and competitive at the same time.
Nice, I got Trish Stratus in my corner. Oh yeah. Trish Stratus and Lita against Kurt Angle and Triple H. Sounds game to me. Let me know when you're home. Yeah, will do, mate. Like I said, tennis match at 1 o'clock tomorrow. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This is an awesome match. Triple H and Trish versus Kurt Angle and Lita in a season mode. Damn, man. Feels like the type of match you'd want.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle.
I think if you find it, I think it's on here. I think Edge and Lita's entrance is on here. I didn't like this side of Lita. I liked her when she was better, when she was with the Hardy Boys. But after Matt Hardy and Lita broke up, it kind of went south after that.
And the opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple
Oh yeah, this is what a match for the ages. Triple H and Trish versus Kurt Angle and Lita. Bust some skulls! Still want a title though, come on. You get different storylines if you're a champ. Tori Wilson. Now, the mixed tag team rules didn't come into this, so for some reason a man could still smack a woman for some reason, which wasn't right, but you could do it. But then again, this was a game, so.
Jim Ross here, and on behalf of me and Jerry the King Lawler, we welcome you to Raw Action Live from Chicago.
The Raw superstars are going to blow the Windy City away tonight. I can't wait.
Neither can I, King, and I know these fans can't either, so let's get started.
What a counter! He reversed it. They got the tag.
Get out the ring. Trish and Lita go at it.
Looks like they've slowed the match down a little. I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they will probably be able to feel firsthand.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
Everybody who's a WWE or WWF fan remembers Trish and Lita's rivalry. the biggest rivalry in sports in wrestling history. And I don't even know who ended up finishing it off. If Lita was who finished the rivalry or Trish finished the rivalry.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, but I think these fans are too stupid to
The question is, who would better? Lita better or was Trish better?
These WWE
So the vote's still going on today.
I heard that we gave him an IQ
Who's the
test,
better one?
and the results came back negative.
Folks, I'd like to apologize for being here tonight. He must have gotten up from the wrong side of somebody else's bed. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell! You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
They made the tag.
They made the tag.
Oh, I love the crowd. Sorry, Trish.
Superstars.
Belly.
You can't deny the fact that he's earned the right to take a little pride in his accomplishment.
A little pride? JR, I'd say you say one of Kurt Angle's biggest fan. But I wasn't sure that Angle himself is already president of his own fan club.
Hey, believe it or not, Angle thinks very highly of himself. But he's earned that right. That might be a little less forgiving than he got to his own height. The bottom line is, when Angle sets his mind to something,
Oh boy, there's the tag.
Oh. Well,
I ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR.
what was that all about, man?
Obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular supplement win or lose this thing.
Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss up in my life.
Yes.
Lincoln's doing some seriously dirty moves. Play like Ric Flair at the moment. What's going on, Trish? What's going on, Lita?
That went nowhere. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad WWE fans are getting a chance to see it.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
Absolutely right, King. We've seen many
Oh,
superstars
Trish,
get
stop,
down to
man.
this very hard. This competitive crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
The submission is locked in.
Oh, come on, Trish.
It really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
There's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the Smackdown roster who can hold a candle to Raw's finest. It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. These superstars sure are going easy on each other here tonight.
What to expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, looks like they got the tag, JR. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete. Looks like the tag is made. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
What's happening?
Kurt Angle's too competitive for his own good. He doesn't know when he's met his match. He'd rather risk a serious...
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. Here he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all that blood.
I'm glad I came in on that, because if I hadn't have done, Trish was going to lose. Mr. Kennedy.
Here are your winners. Triple H. And Trish Stratus.
Trish versus Lita on Raw. Angle versus Triple H at Mania. Okay. I don't know if you heard, but Stephanie put me in a non-DQ match against Lita tonight. Looks like she's putting you and Kurt Angle in an ultimate submission match at WrestleMania. I think we both know that when Stephanie makes a no DQ match, we can count on her side not fighting fair, so I'd really appreciate it if you managed me tonight. I wish I could return the favour and watch your back at WrestleMania. Actually, I'll probably be watching your back anyway. I just wish I could do it from ringside, not from a monitor. See you out there. Oh, nice. This is building up to be a hell of a storyline. I can't actually play as Trish Stratus either. That's fine.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Accompanied by Kurt Angle. On the way to the ring. From Sanford, North Carolina. Lita.
See, that's what I don't understand. All the Hardy Boys and Lita all came from North or South Carolina. They were all friends. It's like Matt Hardy just lived down the road from me and Jeff as well, so I don't know why it happened. But it made good ratings and good storyline too. Became seriously personal, seriously quickly.
And the opponent.
Accompanied by Triple H.
From Toronto, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Right. As I said in the last one, biggest rivalry pretty much ever in women's wrestling anyway. There's not been anybody in the women's division that has had a bigger rivalry than Lita and Trish.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw is live.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw is live tonight from St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Law.
These Minnesota fans have been waiting a long time to see the Raw superstars in action, and I know they're not going to be disappointed.
They certainly won't, King. The Twin Cities are never going to forget the day Raw came to town.
Oh, man. I know this goes before JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
There's the reversal. This match has the potential to be an instant classic. I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
Looks like they pulled the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
Yeah, as you can see, Lita
Fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've been a little too much with Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King. To hurry anyway.
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house on fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah, well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding! This will rearrange your anatomy.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play
Chick kick.
favorites.
Here it comes!
Chick kick. That might be too early though.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I have a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later. I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slot. And there's the submission! There might not be any way out of it!
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this... Here's a hole you don't want to find in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anything big.
I'd like to see this from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
A textbook reversal there. What a reversal.
Chick kick. Oh.
Chick kick. Chick kick connects.
Oh.
He was a split second away from a 3 count.
always complain to the ref, Trish. Should be the 3.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstars. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? That was a fair and balanced commentary.
Off the pin!
That submission is locked in, JR. And this is
Yeah, she got it off. Well done, Trish.
She did it! Chris Stratus has beaten Lita. Freedom of expression has won out here tonight.
always in favor of Trish's freedom of expression, and I'm an especially big supporter of freedom of the press. I'd love for her to press that beautiful body up against
King for the love of God. Stop right there. Let's get back to what the outcome of this match means. With Lita and Angle having suffered a major
Welcome to your last WrestleMania. Welcome to your last WrestleMania, punk. You and Trish Stratus might have gotten lucky last week on Raw, but I guarantee you that tonight, I'm gonna break your freaking ankle in our ultimate submission match. And then there will be nothing to stop me from cleaning up WWE once and for all and bringing back some good, clean American values to this dump. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hey, it's Candace. Hey, it's Candace. And Mickey's with me too. Oh my god. Like, we just wanted to tell you that all the divas are pulling for you tonight. Yeah, we really appreciate what you've done for us. And believe me, we'll show you exactly how much later on tonight. But only if you win. We know you've got all the best moves. So get out there and show Kurt Angle what submission wrestling is all about. Yeah, and if you win tonight, the only thing that'll be cleaned up will be that prude Stephanie McMahon's dumb plans for Raw. Good luck. Good luck.
Cheers for the luck, but ain't nobody watching my back, are they? It's an ultimate submission match. I can't believe we're already at WrestleMania. It's flipping crazy. We haven't even gone up for a title yet.
And here we go, King. WrestleMania has featured some huge matches over the years, but this might well be one of the most important of all time.
You got that right. This isn't just about a grudge or a title. It's about freedom of expression here on Raw. If Kurt Angle wins tonight, it's bye-bye puppies. Oh, I can't believe I just said that.
And it's more than that, King. It's goodbye to allowing Raw to give the WWE fans what they want. If Kurt Angle was the real American hero he says he is, he might pay a little more respect to a certain something called a Bill of Rights.
Sorry guys, I was going to take my headset off. My ears are killing me.
This superstar is the only man standing between freedom and censorship here on Raw. A win tonight would shut Stephanie McMahon's campaign down once and for all. What a loss.
Oh man, don't even think about it, JR. I've never been this guy's biggest fan, but I'm hoping and praying that he beats Angle at his own game here tonight. He's got to.
Angle is the master of the ankle lock, and his skill at submission-style wrestling is unparalleled in this business. This man has his work cut out for him, but this is a battle that must be fought and won. There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisy.
And you gotta admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
He reversed it.
You're not going to get him with that. This is a classic matchup game. I'm so glad that WWE...
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh, no. This is classic old school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King. Although there was that rumor going around about your social security number was wrong.
Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all the time. Open your eyes, Ray. I can't believe you got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough one.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its hold.
These superstars sure are going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think... What a submission hold! Could this be a counter?
It is if the hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
here, JR.
There goes the rope break. No DQ.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars. He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
Kurt Angle's too competitive for his own good. He doesn't know when he's met his match. He'd rather risk a serious injury than quit.
Well, maybe that's because Angle has never truly met his match. I've never seen a superstar triumph over adversity the way Kurt Angle.
Angle's gotten lucky more times than I can count. I'll give him that. But sooner or later, his luck's gonna run out. And it might be tonight. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
It's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside. And without them, we'd all be out of a job. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way. I've been looking forward to this match all night.
I can't believe what I've seen. He used his opponent's own finishing move. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR. You can't go on without tapping after this. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job. Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is a confident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. These superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have. And this is one hell of an exam.
Let's hope it's not their final exam, JR. I'd love to see them go at it again.
Well, I think the fans have their
from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on record. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of this, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? You say, JR, really impressed with what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? And there it goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult him? He's got the submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this? He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not with that pedigree, he isn't. What a devastating maneuver. Oh, no. And the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid I don't share your enthusiasm for this kind of brutality.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
You think this is going to be a back-and-forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty good? These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR. But I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting in one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when it happens. And let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later.
Oh, no! Everybody in this arena knows what's coming next. This capacity crowd is letting their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. You know, he can't do that, JR. That's his opponent's finishing move. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other. This crowd can't get enough.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these supers are earning their paychecks. Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of sports entertainment out there that can compare with Raw.
Now, if only we could get that through Michael Cole and Taz's heads, then they'd stop running their mouths on Smackdown. Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
I don't believe it. We might see a superstar get beat for their own finishing move here.
superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old on the barbecue before the night show, but I don't think that's it. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on Smackdown.
Not on Smackdown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. It appears he's looking to put his opponent away here. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss-up in my life, King, which is more than I can say for some people. I follow what I see, and I'm flattered that the WWE fans agree with me as often as they do.
I don't know how much more of this I can have to listen to, JR. You know what the difference between you and I-95 is? You can turn off I-95.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last on a match.
You sure aren't. And that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
Looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a good ring, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere. Superstars can do.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent position to be able to do what they do.
That's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff. I don't want to know, quite frankly.
Expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's once again meat right. We're in the middle of a summer night. If you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog in case of the liver tank.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, King? Looks like turnabout is fair play.
Too close to the boat.
He's going in for the kill. There it is, the pedigree.
just goes to show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but give the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge. These fans love confidence in their superstar, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match.
And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover.
I think I lost that. I think I lost that match.
He did it! He beat Angle in an ultimate submission match and has saved Raw!
This is the happiest day of my life. Oh, baby.
Well, I hope you're happy.
Come on, give it a rest. You lost.
Thanks to you, Raw is going to remain a cesspool of filth and exploitation.
It's Big Fist.
Viscera has a score to settle with Stephanie McMahon as well. Don't forget, Kurt Angle trying to break Vis's ankle on Stephanie's orders.
Oh my gosh, I don't think Stephanie McMahon has ever been treated like this, JR.
Well, you might be right, King. Solid gold spankings, the billion-dollar princess.
This has got to be the greatest moment in the history of WrestleMania. I can't wait for the DVD.
See what the magazine says. Viva las divas! Alright guys, cheers for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next Baz 86 Live.